Hi, everybody. How are you doing today? Um, I have to admit, and I'm sure you know, I haven't been on here in a while. And I've really been going through a lot in my head, trying to figure out what's going on with me, and that I want to share things with you guys. And so there's been many silly things that have kept me from coming on here. Um, you know I'm a girly girl. And so, I like to have my hair done and I like to be made up. And I was having trouble with my makeup. I was having trouble with my hair. And I couldn't get it to work right. I mean, my makeup didn't look good. I couldn't find a foundation. Still struggling with my hair as far as finding a curl that works for me. So I'm working on that. So I'm really happy with what I've found for my makeup. And I'll share that with you guys because some of you may like it. I bought a few things, found a foundation that worked for older skin. And I'm really happy with everything I found. And so I'll share that with you. I know that I had promised you, another reason that I delayed in coming on was because I had promised you that I would bring on some friends that were experiencing widowhood and maybe do little interviews or something with them. Well, guess what? They're all camera shy. I can't get anybody to come on. And so there's that. And I don't know how to do, I would be happy to bring some of you guys on as a split screen or whatever, how they do all of that, but I don't know how to do that. That's a little over my technical skills. Maybe I'll learn it sometime. So I've had some ups and downs. Another reason for not coming on, just not sure what was going on with me and where I was headed. And so I want to thank my fabulous Facebook sisters that have been on our Widows Facebook group. I've posted them things on there, and you guys have been very supportive and very helpful, very kind, and shared some things of your own journey as well. And that's why we're there. So if any of you have not joined our Facebook group, you might want to do that because we come on there and we share the good and the bad. We have good news to share, and we have emotional, challenging news to share. And so we support each other in the good and the bad and the everyday stuff. So if you are not on that and you would like to be, find me on Facebook and friend request me, and then send me a private message and let me know you want to be in the Facebook group. And I'll be sure and friend you and add you right away. They won't let me add you without being my friend, so you have to do that first. So that being said, I am so happy that I am here, and I have missed you guys terribly. And I want to, things seem to fall apart when I promise you something and it's not going to happen. And so I don't want to do that. But I want to come on here, and I want to come on weekly, and I want to come on once a week. And so I want you to be able to count on that. I think that's important. And so what I want to do is to post a new YouTube video on here weekly on Fridays. And so Friday morning, I will post a new YouTube video, and we can chat, go over some things, everyday life, new things that are happening, and just keep it real, which is what I've always wanted to do on here. My goal was always keeping it real and honest, sharing my own experiences, whether they're good or bad, and sharing the Lord, and goals and aspirations and things like that. And so those are some of the things that I will be doing in just my everyday life. And speaking of aspirations and goals, can you believe that there's only 1 month left in 2023? I almost said 2024. 1 month left in 2023. I can't believe it. So one of the things that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be sitting down and writing out my affirmations and my goals for 2024. And I would invite you to do that with me if you want to. Every year I write down my goals and my aspirations, and I write down a word for me for the year. And I go into prayer about that. And I don't know, a word just comes to me that and it resonates with me. And I search it out. I Google, words for 2024. And if it doesn't have a Bible reference, or maybe I've listened to a podcast or a YouTube video and it has helped me come up with a word that I think might work for me, or given me some ideas for a word, then I will Google them. And I look for Bible references. And next week I will share, because I didn't come prepared, I will share with you my my words and how I find them, and if they resonate with me, then I will reference them biblically, because they have to fit biblically for me. And so I'll share that with you next week. I promise to bring on how I do words, my word for the year. And I've done that for 3 years in a row. This being the third year for 2024. So I did one for 2022 and 2023, and I just did one for 2024. And I'm going over my goals and dreams right now. And so I will talk to you more about that next week, and kind of make that, I think it's a good time to do that. And I'll tell you a really fun thing. Next week I'll tell you a really fun thing that I started last year. And it's really fun. So I'll share that with you as well, regarding my dreams and goals and aspirations for the new year. And they can be easy, they can be big, little. Just start thinking about making a list of some of the things maybe that you would like to see happen in your life in 2024. And then after I share some things next week, we can kind of come on and you can maybe hone it in and make it more for you. So that's what I want to do for next week. I love doing that at the end of the year. And I've always done it in one form or another. But what I've done the last 2 years, this will be my third year, I've really found helpful. And so I want to share that. And on that note, I want to share something that one of the reasons I started doing this was maybe 30 years ago or more. I used to go to nighttime classes in the colleges or the high schools, adult education. I love learning. That's why I love books, I guess, although I don't read them that much. I just love them. And so I went to a class, and one of the things that they taught us was to write down 20 things that we would like to see happen in the next year, 2 years, 5 years. I don't remember the time frame because they can vary. And so I dutifully just sat there and wrote down 20 things. And so I came up with some things that sounded good to me, but I didn't put a lot of thought into it. But what I want to share with you that was so interesting, and I'm sure you guys have probably done something like this, and maybe you can share in the comments some of your own experiences. When I wrote that down, I did take the sheet home, and I put it in a folder and put it in my drawer, my desk drawer. And I left it there for, I don't know, a year or two. And I was going through my desk drawer and cleaning things out. Totally had forgotten that I had put that there. And when I opened up the file and pulled it out and saw what it was, I thought, oh. So I started going through the list. And there was 20 things that they had us write on the list. And I'm telling you, all but 3 or 4 of those happened from the time frame I wrote it until the time frame I took it out and looked at it. And I didn't realize this until I've learned much more about it. And what I learned was that it's subliminal. And so when you write it down, you have committed to it. You write it down and keep it where you can see it, or file it away. Keeping it where you can see it is even better, because then you can read it every day. But I didn't. I just filed it away and forgot about it. And yet, at least 16 of those things came to pass. And so I really want to encourage you to come up with some things that you would like to see happen in your life for 2024. And start writing them down on paper. And then maybe we can talk more about it next week. I look forward to any of your shares in the comments if you guys have done anything like this. I mean, I think most of us have at one time or another. And so write down what you learned from it, whether it was good or bad, whether your things happened that you wanted or not. Not all of mine always happen, I'll be truthful. But it keeps me motivated, it keeps me inspired, it keeps me living life. And I think that's a lot of what we're about, is learning to go on and live life. And so that's what that does for me. So until next week, I'm going to leave you guys with that, and feel free to, write out some things on that. And I'll come back next week and we'll talk about that some more. And whatever else comes up in life in the meantime. All right? So I hope you guys have a great week. Remember, there is 4 weeks left of the year and 3 weeks left till Christmas. So take a deep breath and take it one day at a time. And so we'll chat about stuff like that. All right? So have an awesome week. And remember, if nobody else tells you today, I love you. Have an awesome week, you guys. Bye for now.